Today, I must impress upon you how it is impossible in Edinburgh to be concealed or unknown. For though you enter the city a mere traveller and unacquainted, you cannot be there many hours before your name and place of abode are found out by the Caddies. The Caddies are a society of men who constantly attend the Market Cross right here in the High Street, and whose office it is to do anything that anybody can want and discharge any kind of business. To tell you what these people do is impossible, for there is almost nothing which they do not do. They are the only persons who may truly be said to have attained universal knowledge, for they know everything and everybody. They sometimes even know what you do better than you yourself. Whoever has occasion for them has only to pronounce the word "Caddy," and they fly from all parts to attend the summons. Whatever person you may want, they know immediately where he is to be found. Trust them with what sum of money you please. You are quite at ease, for they are obliged, by the rules of their order, to make good anything they might lose. A gentleman once sent a caddy with a letter enclosing bills for some £100. The caddy lost it, and the society restored the sum to the proprietor. Whether you stand in need of a valet, a pimp, a thief-catcher, or a bully, your best resource is to the fraternity of caddies. In short, they are the tutelary guardians of the city, and it is entirely owing to them that there are fewer robberies and less housebreaking in Edinburgh than anywhere else. A man in the course of his whole life shall not have the fortune here to meet with a housebreaker, or even so much as a single footpad, and a woman shall walk along the street at any hour in an evening without being accosted. At 11 o'clock, all is quiet, not so much as a watchman to disturb the general repose. Now and then at a late, or rather an early hour in the morning, you hear a party at the taverns amusing themselves by breaking the bottles and glasses. But this is all in good humour, and what the constable has no business with. No people in the world undergo greater hardships, or live in a worse degree of wretchedness and poverty than the lower classes here in Edinburgh. But in comparison with other cities with a similar populousness, and the style of the buildings which can conceal many a villain with ease, I believe, as a nation, the Scotch are very honest. We must attribute this also to the excellence of the police. The city guard, I assure you, are very terrible-looking men, and perform their exercise every day in the High Street to show people what they can do, and during the whole night have their stations in the street, to prevent any quarrels or disorders that may arise there. As an Englishman who has passed much of his life in London, and who has been entertained every morning with some dreadful account of robbery or outrage committed the evening before, I was much surprised when coming into this city to find that I might go with the same security at midnight as at noonday.